Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Nishana, a senior resident in anesthesiology. I just finished my residency 6 months back. I'm here to tell you the story of my residency, how I managed the first year of my residency with a 6 month old child. I joined my residency around 4 years back. At that time, my child was just 6 months old. She was a premature baby. I had to take care of her nourishment, her growth, bonding with her, and all of the things related to her. At the same time, the center that I joined had very hectic work. It was a large corporate hospital with around 100 cases per day during that period of time. And the work would start on usual days. It would start from 7:30 a.m. in the morning and last up to 8:30. Sometimes it may go beyond that. At the same time, I also had 24-hour shifts going on. Along with the hectic work going on, there was a lot of academic work also to be done, like reading for the presentations, making presentations, reading daily topics, and sometimes some faculty would give some topic to read. And along with that, I had to navigate my thesis as well. I also had to take care of myself as well, my physical health, my mental health, and staying away from burnout. All these things were going on. And another thing to notice, this was soon after COVID. I was pregnant during the COVID time. I had zero interaction. I had zero human interaction during that period because I did not want to contract COVID during my pregnancy. So I did not work during that period. Soon after my house urgency, I was staying at home, and soon after my pregnancy and delivery, I had to join this large center. I went from zero human contact per day to 100 people per day, and from not working directly, I went to a large center with large number of cases. So it was very difficult to manage the mindset as well. And going to a new place also come with the challenge of dealing with new people. There will be different types of people, so dealing with all these was a little bit difficult. So I'll tell you how I managed that, because when I was a first year resident navigating through all these things, I used to search in Quora, I used to search in YouTube, whether there is someone who has gone through the same and what they did. And sometimes I got very small videos, some small tips, and that has helped me immensely in surviving and thriving that period of time. Here is why you should listen to me. Despite being underestimated and written off by many at work, I entered my third year with a Service Excellence Award from the institution that I was working, and it was recommended by my department itself. I also cleared my DNB in my first attempt. I also got my thesis accepted without any correction, and I also cleared my European diploma first part while studying from that place itself. Yes, it was very difficult. It was one of the most struggling and transformative period during my entire life. It had helped me discover my true potential. It has also helped me discover some of the things I did not even think I will be able to do. If you're a parent going through residency, or if you're just a struggling resident, I think this video will help you. First thing I did was to save some time, because just like everyone, I also had 24 hours and I had to do all these things. So I saved some time during the day, and also I planned how to utilize them, because if you have saved some time and has not planned how to utilize it, you are not going to get any benefit, because you will just waste the time by scrolling, sleeping, or something like that. So planning how to utilize your time is also as important as saving the time. So since I was a resident working unpredictable hours and also had a child with unpredictable habits, it is very difficult to go as per plan. So I used to get devastated initially when the things did not go as per the plan. But when I started accepting that this plan can be a little bit flexible, I started seeing improvement. First thing I did was I started staying close to the hospital. That's around 5 minutes away from the hospital. So this helped me to reduce the commute time. So I could stay some more time with my child in the morning. I could get back early from work and start spending time with the child or read. So it has significantly reduced my commute time, and it has really helped me in getting some more time, especially if you're living in a city with a lot of traffic. It is going to help you very much. So I also had to save time to read. Nights before sleeping, I would list what are the things to be read in the morning or during work or in the evening. So I made a list of things to be read. Since I was doing residency in anesthesia, I got around 20-25 minutes of cleaning time between two cases. The once the post-operative patient gets shifted to the post-operative anesthesia care unit, and I asked the next patient to be shifted to the operation theater, I could get around 5 to 10 minutes to read. So during that time, I read, even if it was 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever time I got, I started reading. So I got this tip from some video I saw on YouTube. So these 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes will combine and become around 1.5 hours. So I started utilizing that time, whatever time I got between cases to read peacefully. So I got around 1.5 hour during the day that I would have wasted scrolling in between the cases. So that planning is very much important, and not neglecting the small bits of time is also very important. And just like that, when I got a little bit of time in between cases, during the cases, once the case has started and stabilized and I had only monitoring work to do, I would take out my books and I would read. I carried my ipad, my books, everything I need during the day to complete those topics. I carried with me in my bag, and whenever I needed, I took that out. I also availed a locker facility in the operation theater, so I can keep all my books there and take them whenever I need. I did not carry that back to home because at home I will never be able to read with my child. So that's what I did to finish my reading. And on my way back home from hospital, I would pause for 5 minutes and make a list of things to be done at home, whether it is something for the child or whether it is something to buy, something to read. All those lists I made during that 5 minutes and then came back home, because that transition period is very important. Because if you're just going from work tired to home, the thing you will do is you will just lie down in the bed, you will sleep, you will scroll the time away, or spend some time mindlessly. So that transition period, your mind need to understand you are going from work to home. You need to switch off one mode and shift to the next mode. That transitioning time is very important. Another thing I did to save time was hiring a house help. She would help in chores, and I did not have to think about all those things. So that helped me free my mind as well as save some time. Another thing I did to help myself read from the hospital was, we had laptops in all our operation theaters. We had a separate, the anesthesiologist had a separate laptop, and I uploaded all my textbooks, my study materials to that cloud, so I could access my study materials anywhere, anytime in the hospital. Another thing is that I started asking for help without any shame. The thing is that most of us will think that taking help or seeking help is not something good, it is something we people would do, but it's not like that. Seeking help at right time is going to help. I was someone who was reluctant to take help almost every time. I asked my family to help me. My parent in laws were staying with me to take care of my child and help me navigate through the situation. As I mentioned, I also seek the help of a house help to help with the household chore. And I also seeked help in the form of therapy. It was very difficult to go through that situation. I had some breaking points. So I went ahead and consulted a therapist, and I had to go through few sessions. It has helped me immensely. It was with the help of therapist I was able to become someone who was not shy to seek help. Also, it has changed my mindset a lot. Often mental health is totally disregarded during this phase of time, and it is one time that you will have a lot of things going on. You will have a lot of mental and physical struggle, and it is one of the most common situation in which you would go to a breaking point. But surprisingly, it is the time we neglect our mental and physical health most of the time. I would strongly recommend every one of you to look at your mental health, take care of your mental health. If required, seek medical help. at the right time. It can reduce a lot of burden and make your journey much better. Another thing is seeking help from workplace. If there is some way you can reduce your workload, mental load, academic load, you can go for it. You will have your senior PGs, your co-PGs. If they are willing to share your work, you can do that. You can also help them at times. So that is a two-way thing. And having that harmony of sharing work, helping each other will ease a lot of friction at work. If possible, try to get help from your seniors as well. If you have seniors who are willing to help, they will help you in the workplace. They can help you in academics. You can ask them what to read, when to read, how to start reading, and how to navigate the entire residency. They have done it recently, so they will be able to guide you, and they also will be able to help you in doing your theses, how to do the theses, how to do all the statistics, all these things they'll tell you. And they can also help you in dealing with difficult people at work. They've been doing that for some time. They can help you how to navigate the relationship with the people at work. There may be good people, there may be toxic people, there may be people who will not wish the best for you. So your senior PGs will be able to guide you through the dynamics of the department as well. The next thing I had to deal with was mom guilt. I was leaving my small baby for long hours with my parents. I was not able to see so many milestones of her. I was not able to nourish her or take care of her as much as I wished. So I was going through a lot of mom guilt. First thing that helped me to get through that mom guilt was getting therapy. My therapist had helped me a lot in changing my mindset and also setting small routines that help me stay sane. First thing was I started changing my mindset. I started finding a larger purpose. I started accepting the fact that I'm not working for myself alone. I'm also working to create a better future for us all together. I did not want my girl to grow up and see that I had stopped working because I had her. And someday she is going to be a mother if she wishes to. So at that time, I don't want her to stop dreaming because she's a mother. And I don't want my daughter to give up on her dreams because it is very difficult. So that's what I started believing. The next thing I did was to become more present. And when I got back from work and I started being at home, I did not look at my phone except for emergency. I did not scroll in front of her. Even if it is 5 or 10 minutes or 20 minutes that I'm spending with her, I started spending it completely with her, completely present. I researched and read about child psychology, science of growing up, and mental health in children during that period of time. It is not the quantity of time that you spend with your child that is important. It's the quality of time that you are spending with the child more important. If you are with the child and scrolling the entire time away, or you are doing your chores, you are not being present with the child, there is no use of spending that 24 hours. And if it is a very short period, maybe 20 minutes, 1 hour, that being spent completely present with them is much more useful than spending that large amount of time without being present. So that's what I understood. So I use that principle in day to day life, and I think that has helped me pretty much well. And during weekends or the days I would get after my 24-hour shifts, even if I was tired or not ready to do anything, I started pushing a little bit more. I started going out with my child and parents to some park or some mall, and spent some time there, had some awesome food. That also helped me create a better bond with my family, my child, and also that has also helped me improve my mental health as well. And at last, I want to tell you what I did for my mental health. Well, there are a few things that has improved my mental health during residency. First thing is seeking therapy. Second thing is taking these breaks, and third thing is prioritizing my sleep. Whenever I got some time to sleep at work or at home when my child is sleeping, I would just switch off myself and go into sleep. Then And the fourth thing is trying to include some physical activity. I had a good gym in my apartment. I did not get much time to spend there, but whenever I got some time and had the physical energy, I would go there and walk for 10-15 minutes. And we also had a large terrace there with a lot of plants and a meditation court. So I would take my child for a stroll there, for cycling there, and I would sit there and look at nature and walk for some time with her whenever I got time. This was not done always, but whenever it was possible, I tried to do it.
Stopped taking that personally. It was very difficult to do that initially, but over time I started reminding myself. I repeatedly affirmed myself, these people, these things or these people or their talks doesn't matter. What I believe, what I'm doing is the thing that mostly matter. It was very difficult, but I think it helped me survive without breaking down.
The thing I want to tell you is, if you're a parent who's going through residency, or if you're a resident who is struggling with the residency, juggling it all, I want to tell you that you're not alone, and this too shall pass. The struggles, the problem, nothing is permanent. It will go away and you will have a better life, and everything will get better with time. Everything will pass, and when you look back, you'll be happy that you survived it. And I also encourage you to take help whenever you need, wherever you need, without being embarrassed or shy. And if you're someone who is going through a struggle, or if you are someone who has survived it, you can share your story in the comment section. It is going to help someone in need, and let's help each other. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.